Hello guys and welcome back to another post-market analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty. In this video, we're going to quickly see how Nifty and Bank Nifty performed today and important key takeaways from today's price action. After that, we'll see how both these Nifty and Bank Nifty charts are looking on a daily time frame so that we can be prepared for our coming days. All right. So let's first start with this. What we have in front of us is a Nifty 5 minute chart. Let's try to understand. I know you are seeing a lot of lines here, but I'll explain you what they are. Okay. So to start with, let's start with this red line. This red line is nothing but the trend line, which is acting as resistance based on all these price actions that you are seeing in the past from the last working day of Nifty. And initially today, after as soon as we start, we have seen a good momentum after this initial candle, which is looking like a spinning top candle, which is the candle where we have shadows or wicks on both the sides. Okay, but after that, we have seen a good momentum, good rise in the market almost till that point, crossing this level. And here we also have a confirmation candle there. So it's a very good breakout. But would you enter there? Definitely no, because already market is in a strained position because it has already gone that far. And more importantly, if you just look at your chart on the left, what we have here is the highest point of this is the swing high from the previous day, and you see it's right exactly at that resistance area. So you don't want to take risk there. So when was the real opportunity? Okay, so when the market, when the Nifty is there, it again came back through this trend line which we already have, and next time while coming back into this trend line here, okay, at 11:10 and 11:15, at these candles we have an opportunity, and that is in the form of bearish engulfing pattern here. So this pattern is called a bearish engulfing pattern, and that's coming at a very important location. So we have two things here. One is a candlestick pattern which is a bearish engulfing. This is bearish engulfing pattern, and then it is coming at an important location. And the next point is obviously your risk versus reward ratio. I'm just writing it as RR. Okay, now, so if you are taking a trade there, let me change the color to blue. Yes, so if you are taking a trade there, where do you want to have your first target? It's obviously here at this reaction. But notice what happened from there. While coming down, Nifty has come down till there and it has started retracing back. So whenever you see a formation like this, you should change your target from there to here, and now your target is there, so it is easily achieved. So after that, we know that there is this rising trend line, tentative trend line that we have drawn. So you don't want to go beyond that, especially after seeing this bullish engulfing pattern at 12:45 and 12:50 candles of Nifty. So this is one trade that could have worked fantastically in today's market conditions. Let me remove that, and almost towards the second half, if you notice these two blue lines that are looking like a cross, let me remove all the other lines. Okay, for the sake of understanding this better. Now if you notice, it is looking like a symmetrical triangle, and this formation right here is forming a symmetrical triangle, and from there we have seen a breakout right there. So whenever you see a moment a formation like that, all you have to do is take your vertical height of the widest part of your triangle and then project it from the point where it broke. And in this case, it has worked fantastically with this. And this is another opportunity in Nifty today. So that's it. Those two are the great opportunities in the Nifty. So let's quickly remove these drawings because that helps us understanding the daily chart better. And before doing that, let's quickly also take a look at this Bank Nifty chart. And in the Bank Nifty charts, it has formed a very good level here. It's very good swing high there. And after this pullback, when you are there, look at your chart on the left from where Bank Nifty has seen a great fall towards the downside couple of days back, and that is what is happened even today. That is what is even happened today. But let's see whether there is any candlestick confirmation there. Yes, it is. You see, there is a small breakout, but then you have this almost bearish engulfing pattern there, and so from there your first target could be definitely this, or if you are not that risk taker, a big risk taker, you can you could have had that as well. So this is a pretty good target towards the downside, and it both these, irrespective of which level your target is, it has achieved both these levels within no time. And then you had another indication here at this point, where we have 11:15 and 11:20 candles. Both these candles put together, we have a very big bearish engulfing pattern, but the thing is, you have to take an entry there, and your risk is so huge here compared to this small risk. So that's not a very important location, if you ask me. And then what happened after that is, you have couple of swing reactions there. And let me also show you something interesting here, that is in the form of trend line. So if you had drawn this trend line, excuse me, sorry, with that we are supposed to draw out slant trend line, yes. So if you are doing a trend line here, now you are at a 2 point reaction, and you have drawn this trend line, and the third reaction is this red candle, which is also looking like a dark cloud cover pattern, which is a clean reversal sign that is coming at this important level. With this as your target, you could have entered into the trade, but yes, it is definitely a good place to take a trade. But then in this case, it has closed above this line, which means that you have to accept the fact that it is at your I mean, you have to take your stop loss. So this could have been this could have been a small minus in today's trade in the bank nifty, if you have seen chart like the way we have discussed just now. So after this, if you see, we have seen a breakout about this level. Let me draw this. So by now we know that this is a resistance area, this is a resistance area. Now we have seen a close above that, but we have failed to see a candle. We have failed to see a candle above after that, and instead we have seen a red candle, but this red candle has not given us a close below this area, so we cannot go short immediately. Then notice what happened. We have seen a bullish engulfing pattern right there, but forget about whether it is bullish engulfing pattern or not, but it has proven that it has retested, and then it has come out of this. And if not, if that's not enough, you have seen another bearish engulfing pattern here again, which has failed to see a close below this area. If you had seen a close below that area, below that level, then you could have gone short, but in this case it's not. So instead, what we have seen is a green candle, after that followed by another green candle. This candle has given us enough confirmation to take a trade towards the upper side. And now you see, the momentum towards the upper side is too good. But if you're wondering about your stop loss and your see, if you are entering your trade there, and if you are worrying about your stop loss should be below this. And some might think that this can be their first target, and your stop loss is so huge. Nothing wrong in that perspective, even that is correct. So those who have seen the market like that could have not taken that trade, but those who have taken could have made this. So don't get tempted away because of this momentum, because it's not necessary that this momentum will happen every time you have a larger risk and a small reward. No, it doesn't. Okay, in this case it worked, but those who have seen a candle close above this, okay, there is some chance. Okay, it's subjective. All right, so that's it about the bank nifties and nifty's chart on a 5 minute time frame. Let's quickly change our time frame to a daily time frame. And as we are in the bank nifty chart, let's start with the bank nifty chart itself. And let's not forget to draw this trend line, which we have been maintaining from the last many days. And here, yesterday's candle has given us a harame pattern, that is an inside candle formation. These two candles put together, it has given us an inside candle formation. And today, we have seen a close above that inside candle formation. In fact, we have seen a gap down opening, and it has managed to give us a close above that. So it's a difficult situation, because good that it is a positive breakout, but the thing is, we are still in this zone. You need to see, because of this gap between these two candles, we need to see a close above that, which didn't happen. And by the time, even if you are seeing a candle close there, by then you could have been, close to the all-time high of the bank nifty. So you have to keep that in mind, so you have to trade accordingly. So what we have here is nothing big alarming. So it's the same analysis. We have all our swing lows still intact. No swing low is broken down, so we cannot say that the market is going towards the downside. And in fact, today we have seen a good bullish candle, but the only concern is it has not given us a close above this zone. All right, so that's it about the bank nifty. Let's quickly change our chart to the nifty and see how the nifty's chart is looking. It's the same scenario here too, and here we do have a trend line here as well, where it's taking support, and we do have all our swing lows still intact. So all these are higher lows. None of these are broken. I'm talking about these levels. None of these are broken, which means that we are, even though we are in a correction for some time, after that we are slowly rising towards the upper side. And now we have seen a good green candle after 3 working days in the nifty. And especially here, if you notice the gap between these two candles, here it's a different scenario. We have seen a nifty above this. Okay, we have seen nifty coming out of this, so it's looking positive in the nifty than the bank nifty. But the thing is, the worriest part is this: we are very close to the all-time high of the nifty level, so you have to be careful for the next coming days in the market. Instead of all this, and see, this is just to get a knowledge about just to understand how the wider time frame charts are looking. But what if you are an intraday trader? All you can do is be active in your live markets, draw all the swing highs and lows, resistance and support areas, and then pick your trades accordingly if you see enough confirmation at important locations, provided if your risk versus reward ratio is serving in your favor. All right, so that's it, guys. That's it for today's video. If you have any doubts, please do let us know in the comment section so that we can address that as soon as possible. And see you in our next video. Until then, happy trading. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you so much.